Hi everyone, so it's Marlene Medina. This is the first video I do talk through, so sorry about that. It's gonna be about how I do curls on my hair since it's like kind of short, but not that short. And then, well yeah, it's kind of like a quick mommy do. I have 2 kids and then I have 2 on the way. So I'll kind of show you what I do. So first of all, since my hair was really damaged since I started getting blonde, I'm starting to use a heat protector, and this one is really good. It's a heat tamer, and it's heat protection up to 450 degrees. It's really, really good. And then once I'm done, since obviously mommies don't have enough time to wash their hair every single day, I'm going to show you guys the one that I use, the dry shampoo with Nexus. It's really good as well. So yeah, keep on watching if you want to see. So I use the wand. It's from Revlon. I got it maybe like 2-3 years ago. Yeah, it was like 3 years ago. I'm pretty sure I went to Target, like I got this one at Walmart, but I had seen it at Target. And maybe like 2 months ago I went, and it's literally the same price. It's around $25-$30. And this one's the 1 inch. I already sprayed the heat tamer protector thingy, so I think I already settled in. Just make sure it's dry before you start actually doing your hair. It's all done, it's ready to go. So I just part my hair around, like not halfway, but like halfway through halfway. And then I always like do small spots, but not that much. And I just wrap it around the wand. You can already see the heat. And then I just kind of move it up and down. I don't know why, but that seems to get it done faster. And then again. And that's pretty much all you do throughout your hair. But I'll kind of walk you through the steps. Not steps, but like where I where I part my hairs. Then I always just kind of like comb through it with my fingers. And then I do half of my hair. It actually gets like easier once you get the hang of it. Again, you just wrap it around, and then I don't really care about the little hairs. It kind of looks cute, kind of looks like messy curls, so I don't mind. I think it's really important for our mom to take her own time, like a little aside time each day, even though it's 5 minutes, because kids can be a little crazy sometimes, and they'll get to us. We love them, but they get to us, and it's totally perfectly normal. I mean, there's no perfect mom. So again. So I'm pretty excited about tomorrow. I finally get my first anatomy scan for the twins. That's when they go like in depth with like how they're doing this and that. Cause when I first got pregnant, the first ultrasound showed 1 baby, or well, we thought it was 1 baby, since we had it super early. And then I think it was around 6 or 7 weeks, I went into the hospital because I thought I was having a miscarriage because I was cramping really, really bad. So I just went in to get checked. This look to the side. I went in to get checked, and then they were like, "Oh, we're gonna send you to get an ultrasound done since you're so early on to make sure everything is fine, and there's no like bleeding around the uterus or that you're having tubal pregnancy or whatever." And I was like, okay. But the night before, I had a dream, but you know, like pregnancy dreams are kind of weird, that I had twins. I was telling my husband, and he kept laughing. He's always wanted twins. Like, that's his dream come true. And then my kids were there, but the doctor was like, if I were you, I'd kind of look for a babysitter because you guys are going to be in here for quite a while. And the kids, it's flu season and you don't want the kids here. So my husband got a hold of his friend and his wife, and they offered to watch the kids. So when he left, he's like, if you go into the ultrasound and I'm not here, tell them not to tell you that if they're twins. I'm like, shut up, it's not gonna be twins. So he leaves, and then that's when the lady calls me like 5 minutes into that, and then she just stares at me. And then I was like, what? She's like, I don't know, do you know already? I was like, do I know what? And I started panicking. I was like, okay, that means like I'm having another miscarriage. And she's like, honey, it was meant to be for you, since I had a miscarriage earlier on last year. I was like, what? She's like, you have 2 babies in there. And I was like, no, I don't. And she's like, honey, take a look. And then you saw like 2 little sacs and 2 little flicking heartbeats. It was the best feeling in the world. I haven't panicked yet. I don't know if I think I'm gonna panic like when I give birth and like it sinks in like, oh shit, I'm having 2 kids. So I called my husband and I was like, are you on your way back? He's like, yeah, why? And then I told him. He was so freaking happy. It was crazy though. It was crazy. But yeah. That was like our first ultrasound, knowing that there were twins. And then ever since, like, the other doctor I was going to, like, she would see me every 4 weeks, and she wasn't doing the things she was supposed to be doing. Like, I didn't feel like I knew enough about the twins, and she didn't schedule me for an anatomy scan to like 16, 17 weeks, while other girls would get it like around 12 weeks. Because you need to know, like, well, she kept saying that we're die-dye twins, which is like both babies have their own sacs, and they have like their own placenta and everything, and that's like the safest type of twin pregnancy ever, since you don't have to be like worrying about one baby taking more nutrients than the other and blah blah blah. So I changed the doctor. I went to Dr. Foley. He's really good. For those of you that are in Oahu, he's like, I cannot say enough good things about him. Like, he makes me feel so good. Like, I'm sad because I'm leaving before I give birth. Like, as soon as I went into his office, he just made me feel like I was gonna be super fine with everything, with anything that happens. So he scheduled me like 2 weeks ago for an anatomy scan, but then since the year started on the military insurance, it just started changing all these kinds of things. So they weren't working with some diagnostic centers, so they switched me on to another place, which was for tomorrow. So I'm gonna be 20 weeks already. But I always skip to what I was gonna say. So Dr. Foley did the ultrasound, and he's like, honey, and then he's like, I don't see another placenta. Like, there's only one placenta. And then he's like, and the membrane, because it's like the thing that separates the 2 sacs. Every time I would go in and get an ultrasound, the membrane just got smaller and thinner and thinner. So last time we went, and he told me that like literally there was like you could barely see a line between them, and you could see like the babies kicking each other and like hitting each other, bumping each other. And he said they're Modi twins, so that means that they have their own sacs, but they're sharing the placenta, which is like between a good and a high risk, not high, well, I'm already high risk because of the miscarriage, but like dangerous twin pregnancy, because while they get bigger and bigger, sometimes one baby can be like sucking more up from the placenta than the other, and the other one doesn't gain the weight or doesn't get enough nutrients that it needs or whatever. That I just want to make it to like 36 weeks at least. My worst nightmare. So I part it there because I like to part my hair from here to there. But yeah, I don't want them to be like in the NICU. Like, I don't even care about having a C-section. Like, my last 2 deliveries were normal vaginal ones. Like, I'm not even that scared about having a C-section, which can happen if one baby is breech. But it's like the fact that they might need NICU time. Like, you go home and the baby stay there. Like, props to those moms. Like, I don't know how you guys can do it. You guys are very, very strong. I would like lose my mind. So we're almost done. This is like the last piece of hair that I do. So I'll get my bangs. Kind of do this. Can you guys hear her? Mommy duties. I'll be right back. So this is little Miss Keelani. She's my little Hawaiian girl. She was born here, so she almost woke up her brother. So I kind of just, now that I have it, you can always kind of go back and just redo some curls to make it like bouncer or whatever. I kind of like it like this. So all I do is kind of like comb through it with my fingers again. What? You wanna go play? Now I'm gonna show you guys how I use a dry shampoo. Through the roots. I kind of like doing this too because it just makes my hair like bounce, not bouncer, what is it called? Like more voluminous. So I just let it sit there for like a minute or two, and then you rub in. Now that it kind of set in, I just kind of rub it in there. And then that's how it ends up. What do you want? Why are you so cute? So yeah, just let me know what you guys want to see in the comment box. Or, I don't know if I'm saying it right, whatever. You guys get me. O si quieren un video en español, I can for sure do that as well. O si quieren este video en español, lo puedo volver a hacer, lo hago todo en español. O algo de maquillaje en español, nomás díganme y también lo hago. En inglés, español, o hasta puedo hacer videos in between Spanglish. My Spanish is like on point, you guys. But yeah, just let me know what you guys want to watch. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you like it. And thanks for watching.